Hello, DDP students. In this video tutorial, we're going to be starting our mini golf project. The first thing that you should be doing is to save a new file, and we're going to call this mini golf assembly. Okay. Now, we're going to be starting a new sketch. And when we do, we want to be using the bottom. I think I'm zoomed way out. Okay, so we want to use the bottom face right here. And in this, we're going to be working with feet, not inches, for the initial base of this. So to do that, we're going to be putting the value, which on this side is going to be 20, and on the bottom is going to be 25, asterisk 12. So in Fusion, asterisk means multiply, 12 for 12 inches. So let's just see. So we're going to go to this one, 25 asterisk 12. Okay, we're going to go to this one, 20 asterisk 12. Hit, and we're going to set this. And this is our working space right here. So we're going to finish the sketch. We're now going to give it, we're going to extrude it a depth of 12 for 12 inches, so 1 foot. All right, great. And we're going to be starting a new sketch on the face, top face of this. And we're going to be building a wall around the inner perimeter. So we're going to go to our offset and grab the sides and move this in a -4. Great. We're going to finish our sketch, hit our extrude, and what we want is this wall right here, and we're going to extrude this up 8. Okay, and this is what our little wall is going to look like. So I'm now going to give it a base color, but then I'm going to change the outer wall. So we're going to be using appearances, and this is the only thing we're going to be using throughout the entire project, never physical materials. We're going to go to our appearance. We're going to go to paint, powder coat, rough. I'm going to edit this color. So it has a darker color. We want a darker green in there. So I'm going to drag it more towards kind of over here and the darker kind of towards the black area. I'm going to hit done. And I'm going to apply this to the whole thing. All right, close this up. So what we want to do now is we want to create a custom brick wall for this. So to do this, you're going to type in brick wall high res into Google Images, and you're going to choose one of these. Make sure that it's a JPEG or a PNG, a picture file, that it doesn't have like white space above it like this. It doesn't have a watermark, things like that. So it's just like the brick wall itself, like here has some Shutterstock thing here. So I chose mine. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go to modify back to appearances. I'm going to take this one right here because I still want the powder coat. So I'm going to right click and duplicate it. I'm going to double click it and I'm going to go to advanced. Once it's in advanced, let's expand this more. Now you see this icon right here in the drop-down menu. We're going to change this from color to image. It's going to ask me to choose an image from here, desktop. I'm going to choose my brick wall. Okay, cool. And I'm going to hit apply. All right, let's just see how that looks. Okay, we've applied it. Let's close it. I'm going to go to back there. Okay, change this to faces. And I'm just going to drag this to the outer face. Now, if I were to close this and zoom in here, this brick wall to me doesn't look so good. It's too small. It's too kind of pixelated. So we're going to modify that. And we're going to go back to appearance. We're going to double click on that one, back to advanced. We're going to click on the image itself. And this is where we want to be right here. So we're going to go to scale and sample size. Let's expand this a little further. All right. So I'm going to change this one of them to 96. I'm going to choose the anchor here, and you could see right here that it's changed the way that the brick is, and it's brought it forward that much more. I'm not saying 96 is the magic number. It might be different for you, but that's what I'm going to be going with. So I'm going to go back to this one here. I'm going to hit apply and then close. And that's what we have now for our brick wall. So what we want to do is we want to go back to appearances, to faces, and we want to start applying this to the top and inside. Let me get a better view of the top of this here. There we go. Let's look over here. So now what we want to do is we want to get the inside of the wall as well. Didn't take. Sometimes it takes zooming in to grab something here. There we go. And I think there's just one more right here. Okay, let's just take a look at the top, zoom out. Let's just make sure we have all the sides here. Okay, it's looking good. Zoom in here. As you can tell, I'm in school, which is why the bell rang. Okay, so we're gonna do one more thing. I like the way that this all looks. I'm gonna close this here. Now what I'm gonna do is I want to create an exit for this. So there's gonna be an exit here in the center, all right? And then there's gonna be an exit here. So what we wanna do is we want to create a sketch on the top of the brick wall here. All right. I'm going to go to this, and we want this to be 36 inches. So we know that this dimension here is going to be 4 because that's the depth of the wall. Tab 36. Okay, I'm going to keep that there. Now we want this one to be in the middle. So if we forgot how long this side is here, we're going to go to our inspect or measure. We're just gonna measure that side, okay? So that's 300 inches. So we want to do a little quick math here. All right, so we have 300 minus, see here, 300 minus 36. So that's 264 divided by 2 is 132. Okay, so we're going to now go here, zoom in so we could see this wall. Move this browser out of the way. Okay, so we want this to be 4, tab 36. We're going to set that. Now we're going to go to our dimension tool here and go from here and here. And we want to put in that half value, which is 132. Hit that. Now this is centered. We're going to finish the sketch. We're going to extrude this. And this. We're going to do a -8. take a look at this. And there you go. So this is the start of our, this is what we called the Fairfield, I believe, for a golf course. But anyhow, this is our base with a custom brick wall and an exit on the side and in the middle. So in the next video, we're going to start installing a few features. All right, I'll see you there.